What's up, my people? You're not tuned in to me TV. Now, we gonna bring you all the stories about the stories that we need to bring you stories about. You feel me? So, that's what we gonna do. Some stories might be good, some stories might be tragic, but hey man, that's how these stories go. I don't make it up. Now we getting into it. You feel me? So look, man, bang the like button, bang that subscribe button. You see them on the screen. Yeah, them right there. Hit the like and subscribe, man. Hit that right there. Now we about to get started with our story. Yo, 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 you already know I'm back with another one on Me TV 1.0. If you new to the channel, man, bang that like button and hit that sub and show some love. And if you've been around, you've been supporting the channel, look, man, like and share if you care. You already know. And for my people who just joined it and my people who been here as well, let me know what city y'all listening from. Let me know what city y'all watching from. I appreciate every review. Drop down in the comments. Let me know. Hit that like, hit that sub. And we gonna get on with the story. I ain't gonna hold you no longer. Today we got a sad situation, and we going over to Louisiana. We in Louisiana, man. In Louisiana, needless to say, it's still kind of stuck in this time warp, and it's it's a crazy state overall, but it's a beautiful state. It's actually a sportsman's paradise as far as hunting, fishing, boating, trawling for seafood and different things like that. And if you ever visited Louisiana or you was ever in Louisiana, you understand it has a lot of waterways and a lot of tributaries. And for the people who's from this area, they like to party and they like to have a good time around the waterways and sometimes even in the woods. This is a common thing in Louisiana. So we have a 27-year-old goes by the name of Christopher Gilbert, who was studying to be, if I'm not mistaken, a doctor at Louisiana Tech. He was an actual graduate, and he decided to go to the lake out there in Shreveport, if I'm not mistaken, somewhere around there. He went to the lake with a bunch of white counterparts. Yes, I say white counterparts because this is the important thing. So as they visited the lake and the party goers was partying, a young lady decided to push him inside of the lake. And it was previously known by this young lady and all of the people who was around that he didn't know how to swim. Now I'm going to take a brief pause on that when I say he don't know how to swim, because most people say, hey, just teach a kid how to swim. Well, yeah, that's cool. But wouldn't it be way, way more important to teach a kid how to not trust a group of white individuals? Wouldn't it be important to teach your child how to not trust people in general, whether it's white people or just people in general? This was not a situation that would have been favorable for him anyway. You going out with a bunch of white folks who might only hang with black folks just cause, not due to the fact that they like them. And you gotta understand, old stories about black men going hunting, black men going fishing, black men going on boats with these white folks. It never ends too well. So to get back to the story, as the young lady pushed him in the lake, he struggled. He struggled for 10 minutes. Actually, he struggled so long in this lake that the patrons that was eating, or the witnesses that was eating at the restaurant that was very near this location, one woman actually left her place at the restaurant to try to come save the individual, but she wasn't able to save him due to the fact of he probably weighed too much. He was probably struggling, panicking, and both of them would have drowned if that was the case, if she would have tried to save him. But eventually, with the help of other onlookers, not anybody that he went to the party with, everybody that he called his friend or that he went to the party with, just stood around and watched all of this take place. Nobody who was with him chose to go render any type of aid to him, as they seen him struggling for over 10 minutes. Now I want you to think about how vicious and heartless and immoral this is. Not only did you see this young lady or this said individual push this man into the lake, but y'all knew he didn't know how to swim. Not only that, you add all that up, and they didn't even try to come help this individual. This is why I say, I don't care who's listening to this. This is why I say white folks are really not your friends. 99% of white folks are really not your friends. You have some genuine white folks. You have some blessed and good-hearted white folks. But most of the time, majority of the time, these people are not your friends. So you got to be mindful of going to these waterways, big waterways, going on boats with these white guys, going hunting with these white guys, going fishing with these white guys, going to the lake with these white guys. So that's my take on it. I'm from Louisiana originally, and we was always taught not to do these type of things with white folks, like, because you could get so many things that can happen, and 9 times out of 10 they're way more favorable to white people in Louisiana than one may know. It's a red state, always been a red state, always will be a red state. And due to the fact that one of the young ladies actually admitted to pushing him in the water, and no charges was filed, nothing happened after one of the young ladies admitted it. So this goes to show you can teach your kid everything, but if you don't teach them discernment and how to protect themselves and how to look out for warning signs of different things, he should have been the main one that was the furthest away from the water as possible, knowing that he could not swim. And if he knew he could not swim, why was he standing close enough to the water to where he could be pushed in? You have to teach. I don't give a damn how smart you think your goddamn kids is. Look. And if you made it this far, man, I appreciate it. Hit that like button. Bang that like button. And hit that subscribe, man. I appreciate it. But you got to teach your goddamn kids how to protect themselves. No matter how smart they is, how much money they make, whatever. It does not matter. This is a case where you didn't teach your children how to read the room. But not only that, keep themselves protected at all times. All he had to do is prevent himself from being close enough to the lake to where somebody was able to push him in. But he's thinking, because of his naivety, that these people are his friends, and they weren't. They weren't. Now he's sitting up in there on the ventilator, on and off the ventilator, struggling to stay alive. Now, if anything else come up with this story, I will let y'all know and give y'all an update. But listen to these clips, and I'll be back with another one on Me TV 1.0. For all my people who joined in, I appreciate it. I'm about to leave y'all with these clips. You already know, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and if you want to donate further to the channel, the link to the Cash App is in the description. So you already know I'll be back with another one for Me TV 1.0. You heard?
Held today at Oshner LSU held for a Louisiana Tech student who nearly drowned in Union Parish. Activists gathered to support the family of 26-year-old Christopher Gilbert.
Activists say Gilbert was a Was down a lake with friends back on April the 14th. They say he was pushed into the lake even though everyone there knew he could not swim, and they say he struggled for 20 minutes before being helped. Gilbert was placed on life support, and his mother says he is making a slow recovery.
And I was told that he was brain dead, and I had 72 hours in order for him to show some kind of brain activity, or they were going to take him off of life support. At that moment, my life had ended. I was crushed, and even in the days of recovery with him progressing, it's still a struggle. It's still a battle because we don't know day for day what to expect. We don't know if it may turn worse again, because at one point he was off the ventilator, and then they end up putting him back on 2 days later.
Activists say they believe criminal charges should be filed, and the next step may be to travel to Union Parish. Farmerville police say they're investigating the incident but could not release